Salamun, salamun. Today we are going to start lecture number 32. The title of this lecture, Can Fasting Forgive Crime or Murder? So last time I discussed with you Surah An-Nisa, in which they translated that if you kill someone during fight, so either you release a slave or you should fast successfully for 2 months. So then that, you know, the person who killed, he was, you know, clean from this sin. So this is the subject today. And in both cases, the person who was killed by this decision, he will be a loss. No compensation for him. So these kind of translations, they have destroyed the education of the Quran. So today I have decided that I will always start my lecture with Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Why? Because the translation of this verse from century, it is coming in the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. This is all Bible concept. This is all Bible. Merciful, most gracious. Allah name. So this is ambiguity. So I will always use no Bismillah. Why? Just to give the picture what is the meaning of this great opening verse. And all our religious scholars or in the mosque, they start with Auz Billahi Minash Shaitanir Rajim, Bismillah Rahman Rahim. There is a new surah or verse in the Quran which is Auz Billahi Minash Shaitanir Rajim. So protect us from the shaitan. They are all shaitan, they are all devils. They are worse than devils, what they are doing. What they did with the Quran, they are criminal. Look this translation. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. What is this? You do anything like the church, you go over there, give some donation, and Jesus will mercify you. Finish. They are doing that. And we are also doing. We have established Makkah, Safa, Marwa, Umrah, shrines. They are all forgiving us. They are all merciful. So the translation of this Bismillah Rahman Rahim. One who does not involve into worshipping or one who does not become perplexed or confounded. This is the meaning of Allah. It does not mean Allah God. Other meaning of Allah, I have already given the detail of this verse in my first chapter, Surah Al-Fatiha. Again, I will repeat. Allah means that person who does not involve into worshipping or who does not become perplexed, or who does not make his decision by his emotion. That person who does not use the Allah gifted, this choice, faculty of senses. If he does not use, so that means Allah. Allah also means this book, the law, the Quran. Allah also means the the system established by the Quranic Federation, that is also Allah. Because there is no religion in that. In the entire Quran, there is nothing about religion. Quran blast of religion. And Allah also mean this the lawgivers, according to Einstein. Lawgivers, all these laws in this our planet. So you should ponder upon that laws. So that is when you don't involve a religion, you will ponder upon these laws and make the research. That is also Allah. Then you are believing in Allah. Believing Allah does not mean you worship God and five temple or Hajj and this and nothing. Allah means when you put your all capabilities, innate abilities, or all your resources for the establishment of peaceful law, that is Allah. So Quran has used Allah word so many shades, and I have made the one translation of Allah that supreme intelligent authority who is beyond our perception, conception, but his laws are here. So you can believing Allah does not mean that you worship Allah. Believing Allah means, if you take the meaning of believing, that you have started using your mind to make research or investigation of the laws in this cosmos, and then you, after it's getting the result, you use the result for the benefit of the coming generation or for the peace and prosperity. So this is the meaning of Allah. From the 1400 years, they are using them in the name of Allah, most gracious, most, and all these our leader, Islamic leader, religious leader, they are ripping off our nation from the centuries, and now they're ripping or they're cheating with this verse. Look, Zawlak, he start Bismillah Rahman, Masharraf, all the Saudi Arabia, all the mullah in the mosque, they are doing this. But this Quran is saying, Bismillah Rahman, this Quranic Federation Constitution we have given to you to smile. Bism means smile. It does not mean ism. Its root is Bay Sin Meme, Tabassum. They, they insulted the education of the Quran. The Quran is used for Hazrat Sulaiman. When there was a meeting, he was talking. So he said, Bismillah. I have given all these things in my first lecture. Please go and read. And if you have any questions, then come back. So let me translate. One who does not involve into worshipping, or one who does not become perplexed or confounded, feel pleasures or feel like a spadix of flower. Bism. Why you feel pleasure? Because this constitution is coming to you. We are opening this constitution for you. It's a Quranic federation, they arrange it. How? By developing intensive Rahman metamorphosis changes. Intensive changes. And as well as gradual and lasting sustenance program from the Quran Rahman. This is Rahim, sorry. This is not Rahman. Gradual changes, that is Rahim. So this Rahman Rahim, why the Quran use this Rahman and Rahim? Why? Because it's from the derivative Ram. Ram means womb, earthworm, mother womb. What happened in the earthworm? What happened in the mother womb? The right after the pregnancy, this, different stages of the fetus, they start, its growth, development start. So all these growth or development from the time of pregnancy till to the 9 month, it will come under Rahim, Vayilun. And Rahman, the delivery time is Rahman. Or the when sex is changed, that is Rahman, metaphor changes. So the Quran is saying the humanity should happy. Prayers, we are giving this program for the nourishment of the humanity, and this program is there are two time of nourishment or two time of environmental favorable environmental. Look, for any progress, for any development, for any growth, you need a favorable circumstances. And I'm writing in my translation these days. Why? If there is some problem in the mother womb, so then that baby, he or she cannot develop properly. So the best favorable circumstances for the growth of baby or child in the mother womb, that is known as Rahim. So the meaning is not merciful. It means providing this constitution, the Quran, constitution and the federation, they will provide you favorable circumstances for the growth of the coming generation. Or you can give another example of earthworm. You put the seed after tilling, plowing, then heat of the sun, and then moon coldness, and then water and the warmth of the earth, then it becomes life. So that is also in a warm seed, and one seed give you 100 seed. So that is the reason saying the Quran. This is not a merciful or most gracious. So these people, all these leaders or religious leaders, they are not make research on the Quran. It is their professional. They are all parasite. Look in Ramadan, what they are doing. They are minting money. So this is the translation, just like what happening in the mother or the earthworm for coming generation. So this is the Quran giving humanity should smile. Why smile? Not in the name of Allah. Humanity should smile. Why? Because this program has been given to you for the development, for gradual development, and as well as for the emergent development. And Rahman, I can give you another example, metamorphosis. You know the larva, the pupa, and then it go into complex changes, and from that a new species comes, that is a butterfly, entirely changed, mutation. We cannot understand what happened over there. So this is Rahman. Like when you are angry, Ghazaban, same root it is, same measures. So this is the meaning of Bismillah. So please, what they are doing in the mosque or in all our Islamic, meeting, they start ripping of the people with the name of Allah, Bismillah. This is how come? Allah has 7 words, alphabetic words. So now this is the verse 492. According to this verse, وَمَا كَانَ لَمُؤْمِنٍ أَن يَقْتُلَ مُؤْمِنًا إِلَّا خَطَأً. Okay, let me go to the translation first. I have already discussed with you in the last lecture. Never should a believer kill a believer, but it is happened by mistake. Compensation is due. What is that compensation? If one so kills believer, it is ordinate that he should free a believing slave. Believing slave. And Quran does not make the differentiate between believing and non-believer. Why? Because or kafir, infidel or Muslim. Why? And then the Quran, no word Ghair Muslimin has come. Why? then it will be a discrimination based on the religion, which Quran does not want. Quran does not want any discrimination on the basis of religion, on the basis of nationality, on the basis of color, on the basis of gender, on the basis of language. Look what happened in India. They have passed the bill. Why? We will not give the nationality to this. This is a big shaitan. This planet Earth is our. We are all like one family. We made this religion. 4,000 religion, we make it. We made America, we made Pakistan, we made Saudi Arabia. It's a one community we are. So that is the reason Quran does not mention any believer or non-believer. It is their family. It's a Christian. They did it. And they said a kafir, who are kafir? Non-Muslim, Hindus, Christian, Jew, before they were saying it is there. And they declare themselves among themselves that we are a kafir. All this sect, they declare each other kafir. And now their dens or their shelter or mosque, they're sitting over there, they're all shaitan. So this believing and non-believing, it is their creation, not Quran. And moreover, Quran kafir, the definition of the kafir, the meaning of the kafir, that person who does not acknowledge the truth, whether he is a Hindu, whether he is a Muslim, whether he is a Christian, whether he is a Jew, Quran does not mention anything that Jews are kafir and Christian are no. It is our creation. And then Quran is a Muslim. Who are Muslim? Any national, any person, whatever the religion he has, whatever culture he has, if he is doing the reforming job, removing the evils, corruption from the society, he is a Muslim. And then Quran, another term the Quran has used, moment. That person, any person who is working for peace, he is a moment. It does not mean he pray 5 times prayers or go to Makkah and making all the ritual. This is not going there. And also another term Quran has used, reformer. Any person. So these are the universal term Quran is giving. Quran does not talk anything. I could not find anything. I tried my best. Believing slave. There are two types of slave. Believing slave and non-believing. What is this nonsense? And pay compensation to the deceased family unless they remit it freely. If the deceased belong to the prophet, people at war with you, and if he was a believer, the freeing of the believing slave is enough. If he belonged to a people with whom have treaty, mutual alliance, compensation should be paid in his family and believing slave be free. So this is the translation that he should keep 2 months, this, uh, um, this fasting. ثم لم يجد فصيام شهرين متابعين. So they should fast if some person, the person who killed, and he will fast for 2 months, so everything is okay. So this is their translation. A fast for 2 months running by way of repentance to Allah. For Allah hath all knowledge and all. This is the knowledge of Allah. So this is the problem we have. Look, this verse is from centuries coming like this. Bismillah, centuries. We should make a committee We should take all this Quran to the international court. They have deformed the shape of the Quranic education. All these religious leaders or mullahs or all these religious scholars here. Let me should become the student of the Quran, understand its language. So this is the translation. And let me give you the translation. What is the right translation? So first of all, I have received the question, what is a song? So let me give you from the Arabic language what is the meaning of song, how they were using in their daily life the word song. Then we can understand it. So this is Sam. The root of this is Swad Wame. This is it signifies he is abstained or he observed a particular kind of abstinency, like abstain from food or drink or speech or an action and determination. So this is the basic meaning of the song, that when you abstain, when you observe abstinence, or you stop taking food or drink or speech or enact anything. It's a universal word. It does not come for the fasting. Okay, now I'll give you next. Psalm, Siam, or Samal first. The horse stood without eating fodder. It means he's fasting. If we follow them, so do you think the horse know what time I should start my fast and what time I should break it? They are foolish. They make you fool. By the month of Ramadan, they are claiming, I'm coming also, man. There is no month of Ramadan. There is no fasting at all. I'll give you 5, 6 lectures. So look this word, the Arab in language they are using for this. So now, if you go after me, ask them, do you think the horse is fasting when it stopped taking food? Then, Masan. Station, a standing place of horse. Where they tied the horse, that is also known as Masan. Because its activity has been restrained, strict. Sam al-Sir. He abstained from going on journey. Do you think when he is going in journey he will fast? Open your eyes, open your mind. They have destroyed us. Samatul Shams. The sun becomes stationary. When there is a 12 o'clock, midday, that position where sun is standing stationary for a little time, that is known as Samas. Or the sun reach its midpoint and attain its full height, full heat is given. That is known as sun. So please just listen carefully, because I will have to translate at least 10 or 12 verses where the word psalm has come. I will discuss all these verses so that you must have a clear picture. You should say always goodbye to this fasting. Okay, psalm. The water becomes still or motionless. This is another meaning. Mahallal song. The place or station for hookers. Here, song means hooker. Then, swamp means barren land or uncultivated land. Then, ma or song, water that is still or motionless. Then, samatu reh, air that is still or motionless. When there was a wind, and when it stopped, they call it samun rahe. The air has been stopped, the wind has been stopped, or become motionless. So these are the meaning, how I am understanding the Quran. And you will get from the Monday the first Surah Bismillah, we will first put on our daily, you know, education of the Quran on our website. You can go, and I have given almost what I can do. I did it. What is my effort? And then if you have any question, you can call us back. We are open. It's not a mosque. It is not a Saudi Arabia where you cannot ask any question. No. Every person is free to talk to us. Okay. Salmon name, the ostrich cast forth is dung. It's shit. Song, Christian church. Thanks God they did not make the Christian song because it is known as Christian church. Or the swamp, the barren land. There is no cultivation. Swamp, abstaining. Yom Saim, time abstaining. Al Som, stop working. So these are the another thing. Sam an Nakah. He restrained from agreement. Why I use the agreement? Because Quran does not use the word nakah for wedding, for marriage, or talaq for divorce, divorce for the separation. The Quran has used the word nikah agreement. And this wedding is also agreement. But Quran does not talk like it. It's you. Similarly, talaq Quran does not use for the divorce. It is their fabrication. So Sam, the person who restrains from evil way or control his or herself. So this is the meaning of the word song. Now, let me come to the translation now. And never it is a vamakana. It is never, and never it is for a person who is a peace activist. Kanal Mu'mineen. I have seen that Israeli lobby was there in America to get the funds, and the two Jewish women, they were arguing with them. Why you are taking money from me? Why you are killing? Why are you putting this $20 million for killing the Palestinian people? So this is the meaning of movement. Peace activist, not Iman walo, not believer, no. Any person who activate himself, herself for the peace, prosperity, safety, tranquility, he is a movement. But Shia say, no, we are a movement. What we can do? Should insult or damage or kill. Yaktal. In all the Quran they put qatal, slaughter. So yaktal has four meaning. Knowledge, number one, I did not put over there. Insult, damage, struggle or kill. So this is the 4 5 meaning of the But here I have put three because it is up to you what you will decide. Which word you want to put. Other peace campaigner. Look, moment. Here al moment, proper noun is a moment, common noun, peacemaker, or everyone. Or peace campaigner, not believer, except by mistake. If one person who's working for peace, striving for peace, if he is insult or say something wrong or damage him or kill him by mistake, so that person it is a khata, it is a mistake, honest mistake. And whoever insulted or damaged or killed, Aman Yakta, any peace advocator intentionally mu'minin. Now I have given a peace advocator. over their peace activities. And this barrister, advocate, all these people who are demonstration for the peace against their government, the Quran respect them. Then in this intense grief, sorrow, and different situation, fatahira, hurriya, har. If you insult me, I was angry. This my inside is burning. Or if some person kill another person unintentionally even, then there was a sorrow and grief. That is the reason the Quran bring the words over fatahira. Find his guardian party, rakabatun. This te means party, collective noun. It's a feminine. It is also man, woman, children, everything. And the Rakib, they use the police inspector, the captain, in their language, which is active for peace and security. Momanatun, look, again party, not woman. It is a male and female both. And pay for the damage of the slain person. Vatiyatun. Whatever the damage. And Vadya also means from Wadi. Those people who are examining. Wadi mean those people who examine. This is a Vadyatun again. It's a party. It's a group who are examining what happened to his family or to his guardian party. Ila aliha. Ahlul Bayt. Ahlul Faraun. Party of the Faraun. So those people who are his party guardian, Ahliya, to make the situation completely free from all kinds of evil, trials and affliction. Muslimatun, again, party, the group, including men and women, not only women over here. It's a wrong translation. Muslimatun, those who remove the problem, evils, what happened over there. This is the meaning of the word Muslim. It does not mean they will say La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. No, Muslimatun. The party, the group who is removing this evilness, who is working for the reforming. Muslimatun. You have to prove the truthfulness of your promise. And so they should make the examination and right report should come. And if the damaged or the deceased person belong to the hostile nation, men common aduan, and he is active for peace, but they are active, they are working with the peace. Like in some places, now in America, what happened? Jew, Christian, Muslim, they are all active against the injustice, of the Palestinian people. Though they are different. Adu mean difference in opinion. Adu mean enemy. But the Quran used this word difference in opinion. Even though they are different in opinion, but on the peace process that this man was killed or insulted, that we sit together. Or whatever the problem, we can sit together. And this is the greatness of the Quran. That we are here in Canada. We should work together. Don't think he's a Hindu or a Sikh or Christian or Jew. No. We should work for peace. And he is active for peace. Lakum huwa wa huwa mu'min. For peace. Not believer. Then in this intense grief, sorrow and difficult situation, fatahira, situation is hot. You are burning, both party, who killed and who has been killed. Find his guardian party. Again, Rakabatun. Find his guardian party, which is active for peace and security. Mu'minatun. Again, group. Find them, not one person, not one woman. And if the damaged or slain person from the nation to whom you have mutual alliance for the peace, then pay him compensation. Fidyatun. Look, you have listened this during 9/11 where Fadai has gone to fight against this country. Those people who Fadai mean those people who are activists who make the struggle against the injustice. That is a Fadai. But what our Fadai, they are fighting each other and they are fighting, unjustly. They don't know for what purpose they are fighting for. I mean, they know that we are fighting for the truthness, for the fairness, for the beautiness to his family or his guardian party, ila ahliya. To make the situation completely free from all kinds of evil, trials, and affliction. Look, Muslimat. Muslimatun, which is active for peace and security. Mu'minatun, not woman, man and woman. It's a group. Like party, it's a oneness. It's a feminine. Like army, it's a feminine, collective noun. Then they should act with determination and restrain the situation. This is fasad. Restrain with determination. No mess, no chaos. This is fasayama. Do you think it's a fasting? They are all foolish. Fasayama, restrain, situation, I give all the meaning. Presently, followed by matabain, continuous. Presently, continuously. Try. Situation should be in control. Not fasting. Not 2 months fasting. To manifest the result, Shahreen. Shahr means yes, month, but Shahreen also manifestation. The moonlight is also known as Shahr. Bad reputation is also Shahr. Good reputation is also. So this is manifest to the Shahreen. We have to bring the result. It should be manifested. Okay, the situation has been under control. No more bloodshed. No more insult. Till the situation come back from the wrong path to the right path. This is the meaning of Tawbah. They are going to Makkah, Medina, and all the Sharan and praying 5 times prayers and fasting. Why? Tawbah, repentance. Tawbah means when you go to any wrong way and when you come back and compensate the damages you did with the society, that is a Tawbah. Look where the Quran brings this word. Till the situation come back from the wrong path to the right path. Tawabin. And I have already finished the Surah Tawbah. It's a wonderful verse. Wonderful surah. In accordance with Allah's law of repentance, not according to American laws or Saudi laws. No. The Saudi attacked on Yemen. It was injustice. How we can take their laws? In accordance with Allah's law. And Allah's laws of repentance are based on knowledge and wisdom. Look, this is the definition of Allah. His laws are That is the reason it is not a limited, definition of word Allah. The Quran used it more than 2,000 times, and you have to be very careful. Look, here is Allah knowledgeable. Quran it decided itself that repentance mean when they will come back, they said this is our fault, then you should make investigation, knowledge and wisdom. Both this, it does not mean that you go to, mosque and, you say that I am offering the prayer and God forgive me, or Umrah, my meter is zero, or Hajj. No. Or you go to church and this is Jesus, mercify us. No. And wisdom. Kana Allahu alimun wakil. Alimun hakim. The laws of Allah in the book. Here, Allah means the book, the Quran, which has no religion, no capitalism over there. Bad capitalism. So this is the meaning of this verse. Fasayama, determination and restrain the situation. Matabain, presently, successfully, or to manifest the result shahrin. Hey, they come. And then, tawbah, you go and forgive. How come? This is injustice. That you kill one person and then you say, okay, I'm fasting for 2 months. How ridiculous it is. So, this is the lecture for today. And after 2 days, so the same, that there are 3 verses of the Quran, and in those verses, they also mention this translation that if you have divorced your wife and you have during your fight or your during divorce discussion, you said to her that you are my mother, then you have to also keep 2 months fasting to remove this sin what we have did. So the next lecture will be that. And for your information, I think now hopefully on Monday we will have website and you can start the journey of learning the wonderful word of the book, and we will give every day 5 to 10 verses. Thank you very much.